What's up, everybody? It's me, RDV, here with Mr. Eric Breen, and we're gonna do a little unboxing. Some books I got yesterday, but I didn't want to take up the whole entire, you know, time slot we have for best of the week. I guess, even though not that much, probably a half a box plus some small books too as well. Alrighty, so let me turn my phone on so we actually have somebody watching us. There we go, one person. I know these aren't really the most popular live streams. I guess unboxings. I guess they probably make better videos, but I don't know. I know that you get a kick out seeing these
I do.
because you never know what I'm gonna grab. Let's roll that beautiful bean footage. Bush beans. Oh, yeah. I still say that was. I was offended. There was nobody eating beans on any of those Western covers. Now, it's not even a can of beans. It should be like at least a can of beans out next to the fire. Alrighty. Alright. I actually put these in alphabetical order, so may ruin the suspense. But number one.
Yeah, some nice Charlton goodness.
I had to rebag these last night while we are doing the covers. So books are kind of beat up a little bit, but new bag, new board. So
you did something that's one of my OCD things. See in the right hand corner on the bottom where the page is turned up, where the cover's turned up.
yeah,
I have to put that down.
I know.
It takes me like 5 minutes to get back in the bag without it because
I saw it last night, and I was tired. I was like, dang it. So I'll just keep showing to people, like, ah! Yeah. I didn't even notice it, really. I mean, until you just said it. But there was another one I actually did fill the back part was folded up. The last two pages were folded up corner. So I put those in. So, all right. Continuing it. Yeah, they just have these in there. I don't know why, but
the $1 bin or $2 bin?
These are the $1 bin.
Nice.
Yeah, not all of them came with backing boards, so and so I had to replace them. Another one, not all of them. And I forgot the next couple books. I did not put them in new bags and boards. Left it. I just got lazy. I did like about 100 books last night, just bagging boarding and rebag or ones I had before. I already showed off. I just decided to, take that time during the live stream and just like I have that OCD. If I'm on a live stream, I don't want to sit there. I want to actually do something. So I try to like knock out like bagging and boarding while he's talking about his books or whatever he's doing, because then I don't have to worry about it. All right. And let's get the stickers off the front of the covers. Something I did not do last night. All right. These next ones are really, really cool. And I'm not even a fan of reading these kind of books, but why not?
Oh, you will be. You know what that is?
Yeah? What is that?
That's the penultimate chapter of the Avengers Defenders War.
Ah. Cool.
Check out the retrospective on Thinking Critical.
Right. Yeah, Dormammu and Loki teaming up.
Now I'm going to go Night Tiger here. Was that in the $1 bin?
No, this was $10.
Okay, I saw it was a little roll. I was going to say that'd been a hell of a deal for $1.
Right. No, yeah, no. These were a little more expensive.
Oh, now you're hitting my favorite era.
Yep.
I could talk for 10 minutes about that book.
I mean, it's got the perfect Wonder Man costume.
And yes, Maranya, Wonder Man has his best costume on.
And I decided, well, it looked like a story I wanted to read, so I got the next one.
Yeah, that starts with 154 Then it continues in Supervillain Team Up number 9, and then in Avengers 155 and 6.
So, and I just kept going.
Don Heck fill-in issue.
Is that Grey Gargoyle?
No, that's the Black Knight. He was turned to stone for several years.
Okay. Because I was like, Ghost of Stone. I'm like, that'd be great. And then I just kept it going.
That's awesome. That is so cool. That's since Wonder Man, or the Vision has Wonder Man's brain patterns. So
Nice.
When he came back, he started paying a little attention to Scarlet Witch because, well, basically they have the same mind.
Yep.
And Vision was kind of getting more cold and distant, and the fight between those two was inevitable, and it's a great fight. And it's also the first part of the Graviton story.
All right. Anybody watching on YouTube, let me know if there's an option for super chat, because we enabled it. I don't see it on my phone though.
Hey, we warm her on you down. Took your birthday, and she loves me.
All right, and then we're gonna go to a different book because I already have this, but I mean I'll send it to E.
I read a Blue Devil today. That was one of the random books I pulled out.
Yeah.
Not that one. Number 21.
I already have this whole series, but I just grabbed it again because I saw it there for about $1. And it said Tana.
What is up, Jeffrey?
All right. And then I got an issue that was missing, number 8.
That's a shame Howler Mouse isn't watching.
I know, right?
He loves his Booster Gold.
I might have extra one of these. I might, if I get his address, I'll just randomly send it to him.
I have his address. That would be funny.
To someone special, a card in his So then I got these for $1.
Whoa, that's very cool.
Yeah. Yep. So, and skipped a few issues, and I got the 284. Yeah.
Awesome.
Shop this has these for just $1. And I got the 285. With Porcupine. The most deadliest villain ever. He can run fast too. And then you ever seen these? The DC samplers?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just picked this up. I have no idea what's inside it. Obviously, it's probably just a couple of issues. But
I guess it's excerpts from upcoming comics, like preview pages.
Yeah, but I mean, it is a wrapper cover too. So.
And that'd be about 1983 or 4.
Yep. Yep.
I know that because Tara's on the cover.
Yeah. And then we're gonna go with some really cool stuff here as we hit the.
No, you're gonna have to work hard to outcool those Avengers. Nice.
Yep. Some GI combat. And never heard of this comic, have you?
Yeah. It eventually just became Haunted, but
yeah,
it was one of those Charlton horror books. Horror hosts were huge in those days.
Yeah.
And like you had Dr. The many ghosts of Dr. Graves, then Baron Werewolf's Haunted Library. You had Cain and Abel on House of Mystery, and the other, like the House of Secrets, had a host too. And
the first thing I saw was Haunted, and I saw Charlton, and I was like, ooh, it's the number 51 anniversary issue. And then I looked at the bottom, all Ditko art. Oh, no,
it's a reprint of the first issue.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, Ditko did a lot of work for Charlton.
And then Mr. Herbie.
I had no idea that Dark Horse. I'd be curious if those are new adventures or if they're reprints of the AGC stuff.
I think they might be reprints. But Herbie the Fat Fury. It's awesome. I love him. It's one of those characters you never expect to, like, you know what? I'm gonna pick this up, and then you read it, it's like, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. All right. Since we were talking about Jonah Hex last night, got me a Jonah Hex issue for $1.
Wow. A Jonah Hex for $1.
Jonah's guns can't save him at the haunting. Yep. Tijano, I've never even heard of this guy before, but
Who?
on the cover. Tijano.
Oh, Tejano? No, I don't know who that is either.
But we talked about last time about the cover, ranking the covers. I love the rain on this cover. The lightning. The detail on the wood. The shadow. The boots. All that stuff.
Yep.
See the film Superman 2. See how old it is. All right. And then, because I've just been on a Punisher kick lately, I get a lot of these. I might even have that. This might be a double for
I
me.
believe that's Bill Reinhold on the pencils there.
It says, I don't know if it says the name on there, but
it doesn't.
But you see this out here? That's how I know it's good. But, and way out graveyard. So I'm not sure if this is Grant or who was it? It's Baron.
I think Stephen Grant was writing at the beginning of the Punisher regular series.
Mm. I saw this like part man, part machine. Oh, I've read this before, where he becomes Frankenstein Punisher.
That's not the one.
I know, but when I see part man, I'm thinking like, jeez. Summertime and the living ain't easy. The killing fields. Yeah. You know how this. Drop it, Punisher. The kid's dead. What do I care? My kid's already dead. The kid. I know, right? Yeah. I love that he's got the Clint Eastwood kind of like on the logo.
Yeah.
Yep. Man. Yeah, it is. I just grabbed there's a bunch of random Punishers they had. Next stop, Baghdad. What? You can say Baghdad got a comic book? And some more Punisher Warzone. When Frank started to look a little rough on the face as he got older.
It's a JR cover.
He started looking like the bad guy. Razor Ramon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Continuing with that. Warzone number 1. And then these are all like $1. And then some of these didn't even come with backer boards. And I put them all in new bags. I just like the way they look when you put them in a new bag.
Oh yeah.
It looks so much brighter. And it's not because like the bag's all yellow or like that. It's just the bag has just got so many ripples on it.
Unfortunately, that's a problem that hasn't been ironed out in 40 years.
Sniper's back.
That's why some people pay more to get the My Lights. Those will not wrinkle.
I was gonna say there's those thicker ones. They're like 3 mil.
No, those wrinkle too. But I don't know what's in My Lights that make them not wrinkle. But I never could afford them because I had way too many comics for that.
Right.
But a lot of people will put their best stuff in those.
Dead meat. Never read a single Punisher issue of these at all. So I'm just going and I'm collecting them as I go. My thing is like I'd hate to read them and then be like, oh crap, now I need that other issue, and I can't find the other issue. You know, so I gotta wait. And then by the time I find the other issue, well, I gotta go try and rereading everything again.
What's up, Jay?
Hey, Jay. Back in the box. All right, this was really cool. Got me some early Rocket Man. Innovation. King of the Rocket Man, which is not Rocketeer.
Right.
But it's kind of cool though. I was like, oh, that looks kind of like the Rocketeer, you know. And I was kind of want to hear what the interior looks like. And I was flipping through it. I was like, it's actually kind of cool.
Innovation had some good stuff.
You know what the hardest finding logos for is Innovation. I can find Marvel, DC, Charlton, Innovation logos don't exist as far as separately. All right. Then we're gonna get into some other ones. I did not take the prices off because I was just lazy. But anytime I see Werewolf by Night and I see Damsel in Distress, it's always great.
And we're gonna see that later tonight.
Yeah.
So what would you give that one? Let's get a head start.
Is it easy selling it tonight?
No, it's Spider-Woman cover night tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, I paid $4 for it, but meaning it's Infantino.
Yes.
Doing the art. I mean, I do love how he does the Jack Russell, you know, werewolf, and I love the that font they use for this, the wavy font. That's so cool. But the corner box is kind of not. It kind of interferes with the actual art, and all of them I noticed that. But I would say if they're gonna do a corner box, do the full body. Don't do the head peeking out, or flip it so it's coming out from the side. You know what I mean? I don't like it when it's like, oh, she's just kind of got a little window and she's peeking in. Like flip it so it reverses it the other way, other direction. But honestly, I've been liking these. And so I got some more. Number 7. Number 19. Another Werewolf by Night. That's the reason I got it. And then face to face with that menace.
And it actually is Spider-Man. Sometimes they'll do those covers and it's not actually the character there.
Yeah, I know. So I like that they have that. And then he's back. Enforcer. It's like Scooby-Doo or Shaggy down there getting knocked down. 28. Guest starring the Amazing Spider-Man. What? He's back again? Number 29. This was the coolest one I saw, though. The cover.
Yeah. That's actually drives the price up because of the Universal Monsters.
Yeah, it's so great. I paid $6. Won 20% off of that. This was I'm not sure. Is this not her first appearance? Is it for Siren?
Yes,
it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I paid $25.
That's why.
But yeah, some of these are pricey. So I don't know if you agree with the prices, but
yeah, it is, Jeff.
Yeah. Yep. Versus the X-Men.
Yeah, nice run of Spider-Woman's here.
Yeah, I grabbed them as I saw them. Got some Tigra. That'll make Zach jealous. Make him cry. Big fan. Cute cat. And then I couldn't remember which ones I had. I went back to get the rest of these.
Nice.
I just grabbed what I can.
Wow.
Only a few books left as far as comic books. The rest are that's books to go show off. But yeah. Superman family. Lois Lane caught in a new app scam. And I think I already own this one, but I picked it up anyway. Now I have a double. I love it because it has the wedding of Batman and Catwoman. What? But also, new TV show, get Jimmy Olsen and Jam.
I love Superman family. I know it's not for everybody, but
This was really cool.
oh yeah, I like that one.
It's supposed to be a one shot.
It is.
I was because I was looking at Comic Geeks, could not find anything about it.
That's because it's DC Super Special.
Oh, okay. Because this is spectacular. That's what threw me off. But
yeah, well, it doesn't. None of the issues say that on the cover.
That's so weird, though. And I even looked up Dollar Comics. So maybe it's a DC Dollar Comic. That's the name they're going off for. But yeah, Brainiac and Batman, or not Brainiac, Brainiac and Lex Luthor teaming up. Yeah, they kill Superman. And then I saw this there for $1. I put it in a bag and board. So, Madeline Pryor, can't go wrong with having those covers. And then we're talking about JRJR earlier. So, not that big of a deal. I'm sure I've already seen these multiple times, but I'm like, oh, it's a double-sized issue and it's a trial of Magneto.
It's so cool. Very cool.
And then I think this must be the Claremont Jim Lee run, 1981.
What issue is that?
Number 3.
Yeah. Yeah, neither one of them were on the book very long.
I think like 9 issues. I mean, Jim Lee lasted longer. As I say that. I remember that part at least. So that's it for the comic books. And I got some more little big books. Trying to figure out what I did. One of them. I have here. I did pick up another one. I just can't figure out what I did with it though. Well, if I find it, I'll show it up later on tonight. But all right. It's gonna bug me now because I set it down somewhere and I can't find it. I got the new Batman Corvallis Reader, the digest books for $10, complete Corvallis, and they're all in digest form. It's really cool. If you guys follow Jimmy Palmiotti, he was showing off the Watchmen version for $10. Honestly, I like the mighty mini Marvel Masterworks, and I love those are the perfect way to collect now. I think they have these huge ones. But if you like a hardcover, sure, go for that. But got some Heathcliff. Yeah. Nice condition, too. I'm not sure what they go for. I mean, I paid $2 a piece.
That's a good deal.
Yep. Yep. Everyone forgets about Heathcliff because Garfield's everywhere. Yep. Yeah. These must have came out like in the late 80s.
That sounds about right.
85 for this one. The other one was 80 and it showed.
Oh, wow. That's earlier than I thought. Would have thought.
Yeah. And then I got some Dennis the Menace versus everybody.
Did you get these in your comic shop?
Yeah.
They get some cool shit.
Yeah. Lately they have been. This is the big box one. They had a bunch of science fiction novels there too. Random,
Yeah,
novels there, older ones. There's Mad. I'm probably gonna go through these and then put them up in the auction. In the E. But anybody actually want these? These I'll be hanging on to because I think for my sister, she's a big Garfield Basie fan. So yeah. Some of these I used to own back in the day, and some of these I've never even seen before. Another one. Lorenzo Music. That's cool. They actually mentioned his name on there because he's the voice artist.
Yep.
Yep. Also, I've never seen. I didn't realize they were actually using actual comic book bags for these. I thought they were special bags. So I noticed that they actually just put them over. But. Yeah, early Garfield. And then this one. Yep. Yep. Nice thick bag. That's it for what I have for comic books. I don't have that much of a lot here.
That was pretty impressive.
Enough where I can actually read them today. Right on there. Read them. Oh. All right. That just drives me nuts now. I gotta look for that book because I have the Corvallo's Digest on here somewhere. Don't know where it is, but that's it for the unboxing, guys. Oh man, what was your favorite thing?
The Avengers.
Avengers, and I saw that in my shop. I was like, ooh, they're kind of pricey, but I was like, you know what? I want to read them because it has everybody. I mean, sometimes you'll read an issue or some other books, and they'll show you like, okay, here's it. It's a tall, like, whatever, and then you get like 3 people out of the 6, or because it's only focusing on a certain group of people. It's like Fantastic Four, but we only have Johnny and we only have Sue this issue because the other ones are trapped somewhere else.
But yeah, I love that 118 because the Avengers Defenders War was basically the first multi-issue crossover between 2 titles in comics history.
So that's after the Kree War?
That didn't cross over in anything. That was just an Avengers book, but it was.
Okay.
But that was probably the longest running storyline or story arc that up to that point. And then since Steve Englehart was writing both Defenders and Avengers, he pitched the idea to Roy Thomas and said, "We'll do it. You just better not be late."
You mean Roy Thomas pitched the idea to himself? Yeah, I mean, I can only imagine how wordy some of those probably are, though. I mean,
well, no, Roy didn't write the Avengers Defenders War, so that'll be all right. But the Kree Skrull War did get
I thought about reading for myself, and then I was like, well, why don't we just read on the channel? There's always people that want to read with us. It's like I talked to Graphic. It's like Graphic is like it's like, well, the last time he did a recording with us, he's like. I was like, you always have already casted it. It's like, well, and like, I don't know who wants to join, so I just put a bunch of people up there. If they show up, they show up. I just tell them, like, if you want to read with us, say something, because I get the impression that you're busy, and that's why I don't list you in the cast. I figure the regulars who are addicts and like reading will join us every week.
I think the last time he read was when I went to see Webb Wilder and couldn't make the readings, and
he recorded just this last week. He recorded something with us. I forgot what it was. It might have been one of the Batman Superman adventures reading coming up this next couple weeks. Yeah, I scheduled everything this morning. I got everything for the whole throughout the weekend except for Sunday. I figured, I scheduled. If you look at the channel, everything's scheduled pretty much until Sunday. Because because I'm like, I don't know who is around Sunday. I mean, I want Rod to join us. Rod needs to get back on here. I see he's doing little like clips now.
Hmm.
You got anything new to show off at all?
I don't.
Nothing.
No,
You can't just breathe.
This.
Ooh, that's still a good book though.
It's 105 to 125.
How long has that been on a print?
Oh, it might still be in print. This isn't that old.
Okay, probably from last year.
Probably.
Because I know the Epic printings. Well, you just wait about 5 years, and they'll come back.
Yeah, yeah. That's I said. It's the first. Basically, it's the first 21 issues post Kirby.
Okay.
And it's got a Reed turns Ben back or the Thing back into Ben Grimm, and he does it this time where he can turn it. He can thing on and thing off, but it affects his mind and he turns bad. So Ben's basically a villain when he fights the Hulk and what was on the cover.
Yeah, Ben is like the most tragic character. I mean, for the as far as not Marvel, but I mean as far as Fantastic Four goes, like everyone's got the cool powers and stuff. He's stuck at this monster. And then when he finally can get cured, remember he stayed on after the what was it, the first Beyonder War, the first Secret War. He stayed on there because he could stay human.
Yeah.
That was insane.
That was another time where he could turn it on and off. He could only do it on Battle World. But yeah. This has a little six-page story after I think 118, where Lockjaw and the Thing are transported to an alternate universe. And in this one, Reed Richards is the Thing, and Ben Grimm's Mr. Fantastic, and Ben married Sue.
Yeah. Jeez.
Then they ended up doing.
They tried teasing that. Remember that alternate universe? The ultimate. Remember back in the day, they tried having before they were killed off. Ben confessed to Sue, and like they're kind of holding each other, and then the Ultimates, I think it was, then died. But I mean, I don't know how I'd feel about having like the Thing, Ben being able to turn his powers on and off. Like that became like a permanent thing. Like that was his thing. Like he's like it's like a morpher. The Power Ranger, he turns the power on and turns it off.
Yeah, you don't want that to be permanent because that takes away from the tragic element of Ben's life.
He's so ugly, he can only get a blind girl, who then leaves him for his brother.
His best friend. Well, his friend.
Yeah. They're family at that point.
Yeah.
No. Frank Miller documentary is showing on Monday. Is it gonna be in theaters? I know there's a movie coming out or something being released. I saw it's been advertised like crazy on Twitter. When it's not that stupid Chris Hemsworth video game mobile app. I hate that ad. I'll be scrolling through and it's like, here's that ad again. Here's that ad again. It's like,
oh hey, yeah. It's Pride Night in Cincinnati.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, every team in baseball has a Pride Night except the Rangers.
I think.
Holy shit!
Well, no, I there was a list of people.
That's NFL.
Oh, NFL. Okay, I was gonna say there's a list of them. Yeah, they weren't even acknowledging it. Well, I mean, it's football. Football's not even on right now, so that's why they're. I mean, I don't see why they would make an announcement. Yeah. Baseball team's different though, but.
I don't see why it's necessary.
I don't see anything. Nah, I just don't. I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's like, imagine if people had if it was the other way around. Like, I wouldn't like that either. If I was like, just like if we just shove heterosexuality down everybody's face, it's like.
Well,
I love who you want to love, but don't use it as like a virtue signal and be like,
right. Don't I don't see the point in having pride in something you had no control over.
Yeah.
You can be proud of accomplishments, but you can be proud of family. But I said if Yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah, I think genetically, it's not a choice. I think some people choose to do it for whatever reason,
Well,
but it's not. Like I said but it's.
it's
I just don't. I don't get the.
from my understanding, for people I've talked to that are part of the whole LGBT thing, trying to be as respectful as I can. I don't want to give them a reason to diss me because I'm not trying to diss anybody. I'm just it's the people who are out there that are walking around naked in front of children. Those are the degenerates that give the actual real normal gay people a bad name. It's the degenerates. It's no one should be nude in front of any children. That's
No.
sick. I don't care what you identify as. It's a child, and if you're in public, I don't want to see your junk swing in front of like anybody's kid's face. That's
And
just
you know what would be worse if you did.
being that kid.
If you did it in Publix,
Public.
where flashing is a pleasure.
Can we have straight prides? Speaking of straight, I guess celebration. There's a bar in Iowa. It was on the news. They have all week. They're having like straight pride.
I saw
Pretty
that.
much. Yeah, and like he's just giving out drinks and stuff. A happy straight hour. I'm like, and I guess I don't know if they're getting attacked yet, but I mean, I was like, dang, this guy's got it all decked up, manly saloon and stuff.
Well, I just don't like the fact that you're not allowed to dissent from the preferred narratives anymore in this country. That is a problem that needs to be solved.
There's no, like I said, you people who claim that they're being persecuted by someone because they don't, because they're straight or whatever. They don't swing your way. Like that's called oppression. You shouldn't be oppressing anybody. You should not be telling people what they can and cannot do because you don't like it.
Well, I said,
I mean, there are laws, and if you want something to be a law, I guess you have to like vote on it, and there's a whole system about that. May not be the perfect system, but
forced compliance, forced celebrating, it just leads to backlash. And I said, you let it happen organically.
Wait, so WB?
Yeah, you just let it happen organically, and but I don't see any reason to call attention to it. I said, the people that fought and died for the country have 2 days, and the gays have a month.
Do we still so my conviction is on the Juneteenth comes up. Do we stop celebrating Pride for that day?
Good question, but I don't think anybody was here to listen to us.
Hey, Glenzer,
politics.
Glenzer, let us know. Is the super chats working? Because I can't tell on my phone. I don't see a dollar sign. But then again, I don't have my phone set up. To spend money. Because I was hoping that it was working. I know that you guys, like Gunzer's usually the guy who leaves super chats. So if there's even an option, let me know. But no super chat showing. Oh, sorry, Marani, I didn't see you before. What is going on then? That drives me nuts. As far as I know, there's nothing I have to enable. Pixel already went through it before, and we had it.
How the fuck did that happen?
What? Huh. I don't know why it's not.
No, you're right. There isn't one.
That is just weird. Continue to grow. Future milestone page ads. Okay, that's that. Show feeds ads. Supers. It says next milestone: start earning your journey income by connecting your fans, gain support fans with creative tools. Why isn't super chats? Well, that's okay. I'm on the wrong channel. I'm on my own. I was like, why is it not popping up as an option? Yeah, I said we're trying to get this going. It is just weird though. But this is why we always say if you can go to Ko-Fi, because YouTube sucks when it comes to this thing. We were monetized once, for super chats, and then they took it away. But yeah, it just kills me that says set up supers get started. That's memberships. There we go. Oh, there, go there. Now it's on. It should be. And I enable. That's my bad. Maybe it'll show. Let me refresh my page once. Let me go back in there. Let me close out YouTube and see if it works. Just enabled it. Apparently, I had something to do beforehand. Let's see. Is it? E just went live.
What?
I said E just went live.
For what?
His auction. All right, super chats are now. I just exited out of YouTube and I went back in, and now they're on there. So cool. I didn't realize on my part I had actually had to enable it. Super chat away, Glinzer. No, but yeah, I gotta start just posting the Ko-Fi link in the top here in the corner, because we do appreciate you guys, and I do like reading the comments. I think it's kind of cool when you see people like they highlight their stuff. But I mean, obviously, I'm gonna tell you like you don't have to spend money with us, but giving us $1, it does help with the channel and does help pay for the comic books that we read, they purchase, through Comixology. Nothing's free.
You know the auction's tomorrow night, right?
So what is he doing then?
I just looked up I Love Comics, and the live stream from earlier popped up.
Is that what it is? Oh, 5 hours ago. Okay, I thought he was live.
No.
All right. I think we're gonna end it here. Give Eric some time to eat.
I already did.
Oh, you did? Oh,
yeah.
You learned.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm on so many different kinds of medications now that my favorite food is this thing I get from Trader Joe's. I can't stand it. I had to force myself to eat it. Yeah, and I've got 4 more of them, and I don't want them.
Oh,
I don't know what I'm going to do now.
What are they?
Linguine and pesto. But they either changed the recipe, or what I'm taking is messing me up, because it tastes like shit now.
Well, you'll know one way or another if you try something else that you'll like and it tastes weird.
It seems to just be that.
Maybe it is. That was, and I had some. I remember Sprecher root beer we had. I've had that since I was little, and when I was 16 years old, it doesn't taste the same anymore. Now I'm 39. I don't know. They changed the formula, or if it's just me just growing up and changing taste buds. But the other one was Black Bear soda we had here too as well. That's local owned, and that just tastes like diet, even though it's supposed to be like normal. Jolly Good is that lately too. You guys ever had Jolly Good?
Mm-hmm.
It's that was another one growing up. They had Graf's was another soda, Graf soda, with the GRAFFS. Yeah, that was gross. But yeah, Jolly Good was a big one through Century here to the Midwest. Trying to think what else. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to soda now, apparently, you hear about this? Pepsi is no longer the best, second best, or whatever. Dr. Pepper's now taking that spot.
Really?
Yep. I was never really a fan of Pepsi or Dr. Pepper. As I got older, I can tolerate Dr. Pepper once in a while. It's something about the taste of it or the aftertaste. I remember Mr. Pippy's
Dr. Pepper is one of those soft drinks that I can drink regular or diet, and I'm fine either way.
Really?
I mean, I'm supposed to drink. Well, I'm supposed to drink the zero, and they have a zero also, but I can't tell. I can't taste much of a difference between the two. But like Coke, I can't drink regular Coke.
Well, that's same here. That's why I get it through McDonald's. That's the only way I can drink it. I mean, otherwise I hate the taste. It's just like I prefer I want to have it watered down. Apparently, that's probably the best thing for it because it's just like it's like battery acid.
Coke Zero I like a lot, but
I don't know. If I have Coke in a can or a bottle, I always get foam, and it makes me want to throw up. To me, because it reminds you of when you drink a beer and like half it's foam. That foam, ugh.
This is interesting. This guy batting for the Reds right now has scored a run in his first 3 games, which doesn't happen often, and he doesn't have a batting average yet. So he's got no hits, but he's scored in all 3 games.
Huh. Dr. Pepper releasing multiple flavors likely boosted their sales.
That probably hurt.
Coke did that too. Remember, he had the Coke grape, Coke orange.
Yeah.
And you know what's decreasing sales is me going to other fast food restaurants and getting any Coke products because all filtered through the same straw now. I hate those all-in-one machines. You see them with Cokes. You go to theaters at AMC's. I prefer individual slots.
Yeah, really.
Oh, because everything tastes like the last one that was in there. And especially if somebody is having orange, I don't want orange Coke. I just want regular Coke come through. But Pepsi, I've never really liked Pepsi because it's too sweet.
I'm not a big Pepsi fan.
Wild cherry Pepsi, I can tolerate a little bit. But it was always like cherry Coke. That was my big thing growing up was cherry Coke and then old time soda. But alrighty, kids. Coming up within let's look here. Do some math here. About 25 minutes almost.
21
minutes. Math is hard.
Yes, it is.
It is hard. 21 minutes. We'll be doing a reading. Some Iron Man taking on Angel of the X-Men in Tales of Suspense number 49. Then after that, stick around for Amazing Spider-Man number 32 with the Master Planner reveals his actual real identity. And Aunt May's dying in the hospital.
Are there any Irish cops in Spider-Man?
Oh, tons.
Oh, good. Because I doubt if Kurt Connors has many lines. So
no, well, no.
Gora.
I was gonna say, narration's pretty heavy too.
Well, am I narrating that one too?
I think you are, unless Trusty shows up.
Because I only saw Kurt Connors next to my name on the second one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe I'll get because I was still deciding. I don't know who I want to give the narration to because Marania doesn't have a part for the second one.
Oh, okay. Here, well, then let her narrate the second one.
Yeah. Because unfortunately, when we have more people, there was. I remember correctly, there were some available parts out too. Anyway,
maybe I'll do Frederick Foswell and background characters.
Yeah. Whatever you want to do, it's fine. Alrighty, kids.
Anya, would you like to narrate the second story?
She's still there.
Probably.
Marania. Oh, speaking of Marania, I was looking at her GoFundMe. It's still up. She still has it up, and it jumped up a few more dollars.
Nice.
It's at $5,150.
She would love to narrate.
So
I guess Major Monogram will only be narrating the first story.
$100 3 days ago. Some guy named Adam.
Probably that strong.
Yeah. I think Greater Gratu Reserves. $50. So that's it. I mean, yeah. So support our girl, who then will support us. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys had fun. Let us know those who are watching in the replay. Let us know in the comment section what your favorite book you saw, and then you know what? Maybe in a future reading we'll do some of those Avenger crossovers because you got Namor in there. You know, you got Doctor Doom. There's a part for everyone in that book. So, alrighty. See you in about 15, 17 minutes or 18. 20 minutes. What's it at?